Hey, what does that look like to you?
Rain. Raindrops.
Yeah, well, it's not. It's pop rocks. You think that's a zombie?
That's clearly a zombie.
That's not a zombie. The voice you hear is Gary. He doesn't eat brains. He's a vegetarian.
You think these are cockroaches?
Yeah, I guess.
Another Hollywood trick you fell for.
That is a woman scratching a pine cone. You think this person's bones are actually breaking? Fooled again. That's a sound effect made by breaking celery.
You just believe whatever they tell you.
Are they lying to me? It's Foley, you fool. What a loser. Am I a loser? Are all sounds fake? Wait, those aren't my footsteps? Are birds real? Those are not wings flapping. Is every sound I hear a lie? That one was real. Well, it's time to learn the truth. Who are these people who make sound effects in the entertainment industry? Today on iMake, we're learning about people who make sound effects and Foley. Welcome to iMake, a show about people who make things. Sounds in movies and TV shows are often recorded after shooting, so that filmmakers can focus on characters talking during production. Recording Foley in a studio allows for maximum control of the sounds. To find out more, I drove down the coast of Orange County, California, to meet with Foley artist Sana Kelly. Hey, Sana. I'm Josh.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
How's traffic?
Well, I was stuck in traffic for a little while.
You want to see quick Foley trick?
Yeah, sure.
Let me show you what I can do with a glove, purse, and some coffee grounds.
Does this sound familiar? The cool thing about this is you could do the sound of traffic, ocean, and even snowboarding on an icy day.
I feel like I'm back on the 405.
Right? To make sound effects, we use all kinds of stuff that you could find at the grocery store. I was actually going to go right now and pick up some cool things.
I love this store. You want me to go for you?
Oh, cool. Let me give you a list.
We got watermelon on the list. That's weird. What is she going to use it for? Making smoothies? Cantaloupe, celery, lettuce, peanuts, pasta. Is she working on a movie or a dinner party here? This is all for Foley? So that last scene was recorded MOS, or without sound. See, there's our sound guy right there. He's on his union-mandated lunch break. Now, how did you hear all those cool grocery store sounds? I'll tell you how. Foley. Hey, Sana, I got all the random groceries you wanted.
You got my supplies. Thank you. Now we could show you how to Foley to your supermarket trip. We're going to Foley this scene.
Wait, you were filming me at the grocery store?
I watch playback to get the timing of the Foley just right.
Erica, I think we got it.
I'm gonna beef it up a little bit.
That's Sana's mixer, Erica Koski. She records those sounds and sweetens them to make the Foley more accurate to the film. Erica won a bunch of awards.
I like to give sounds personality. So a wheel isn't just a wheel. It's a squeaky wheel using a rusty hinge. Many times I make Foley sounds with the real thing. It's called going method. A watermelon could sound like zombie brains, or guts, or just a watermelon.
Nice.
Great job.
And that's how we Foley a scene. I'll show you the sounds we'll make with the groceries later.
Have you ever noticed when one scene slides off the screen for another scene, and there's a little sound like, that's called a whoosh, and it's made with a stick?
Whoosh, reverse whoosh, raise for whites.
Sound in film can be broken into three main elements. Dialogue and narration is the stuff people say on the soundtrack. Music can be on camera or off. The third type is sound effects and Foley. Gary Hecker is an award-winning Foley artist here at Sony Studios. Dude, this guy is a legend.
I'm going to show you how we create sounds for Spider-Man.
Gary works a lot in superhero films where sound effects often have to be completely invented.
This is a heavy howitzer shell from a big military ship. Right now what we're going to do is we're going to shoot Spider-Man's web shooting out of his wrist. Let's shoot those lamps, Jeff.
You got it.
And here's a full playback of just the Foley with all those elements that you saw me record.
Here we go.
50% of the film is sound, so my job is very important. I love what I do. You can't beat that.
When you watch it back, it like tricks you into thinking that what you're seeing and hearing is really happening in front of you, not done later.
Exactly. If I'm doing my job correctly, you don't even know that a Foley artist is doing it.
Gary also works on video games. Remember, all the sounds in games are created. There is no set or location sounds. So you just made an explosion with a suitcase?
That's right. Let's hear it, Jeff.
Yep, here comes some playback.
That's crazy that that's a Foley effect. Gary is also an expert at creating Foley sounds with his mouth. And Gary does a zombie voice that kills. Gary, can you please stop? You're really freaking me out, man. That was terrifying. I'm never going to be able to watch movies the same way. I'm always going to be like, that was probably Foley.
True.
Nice to meet the man of 1,000 noises. Remember these groceries I got? Time to put them to good use.
So we're gonna get some nice pieces of lettuce. Perfect for the sound of wings flapping. Fairy wings. With your fingers, I need you to go like this. So Pop Rocks, they're fun popping candies. Here we go. And pine cones sound like
I can
roaches.
just feel them crawling all over me.
Yeah, imagine hundreds of them.
Oh! Oh, I know what that sounds like. A fountain.
If you're breaking ribs,
Okay, try this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm dead. Next time on I Make. We visit Jeff Bezos' rocket ship company, Blue Origin Space. And then, what does Ben and Jerry's ice cream do with their dead flavors? They bury them. Ew, juicy.